Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to part 73 of What If Naruto Went Dark. But before we start, go and check out on my second channel, Uchiha Naruto This Sage. I posted a new episode, so go and enjoy. Yeah, guys, remember to get this one to 100 likes as usual. Share it to all of your friends on your social media platform. And if you haven't yet, what are you waiting for? If you're a new visitor and this is the first time you're hearing my voice, go ahead and click that red subscribe button and join the Anime King family and be a part of the channel and enjoy all of the what ifs that are coming your way. But for now, let's get straight into this. Start the intro.
You can change. You satisfy the rage in me. Take away my pain. You satisfy the rage in me.
So, the last time we left off, Naruto, along with Sakura, Sasuke, Mito and Menma, and Tobirama were facing off against Orochimaru, Madara, Tobi, and Hoshirama. The battle was long and hard, and Naruto and Sasuke then went on the fight against Madara as Madara used the wood style and a giant spike stabbed right through Sasuke. As Sasuke died, as Naruto realized all along Sasuke was his best friend, even back at the village when he was captured, and Sasuke told him that he's his best friend. As Naruto then saw everything around him going grey, as he then saw Wicked in front of him. What happened? Asked Naruto. So basically that was the last part, but you guys can go ahead and check out all the other parts. So yeah, let's get straight to the story. What happened? Naruto said, as Wicked started to smile. Wicked walked up and placed a hand on Naruto's shoulder. We are becoming one. Finally, you understand how I feel. And we don't need to be separate anymore. We have the same thoughts, while minds are only focusing on one. Wicked said, and Naruto asked him, what are those thoughts that you are focusing on? Revenge. Revenge on one person that started this all, Wicked said in an anger tone. Back in the real world, Naruto exploded with red chakra all around him as Madara flew over with his Susanoo. As Naruto turned and looked at him as the red chakra died down. You started all of this, Naruto said in a deep and dark voice. You are the person that made me this way. You started all. Maybe, said Madara, but a little power up won't help you. You're wounded badly. You can't win. Your friend is dead. You do not have the manpower. And this so-called Shinobi Alliance is a waste of time and chakra, Madara said as he pointed to Naruto. It's time for you to get in that damned statue and submit now. Naruto lifted his right arm as he pointed at Madara, as all of his tails curled around him, making him look dangerous. I will never listen to you, said Naruto, and I will put you down. And what can you do to defeat me, said Madara, as Naruto then smirked, as a small flame appeared from his hand, and all the Wave Ninja's eyes shot open when they saw this. That's, muttered Kurama. We need to get out of here, now, yelled Karin. He's about to use it. What the hell? It's time? Asked Sugetsu. No time, everyone run. All of the shinobis took the hint and run back, getting a good distance between Naruto and themselves. It seems that you have everyone scared of you, said Madara. What is this move that you're about to use? Nothing special, said Naruto, as the small flame got bigger. You shouldn't be worried. Madara squinted his eyes at Naruto, taking heat. Knowing that Naruto was lying, as he saw the small flame in Naruto's hand got bigger, and Naruto's tail started to push Yosuke inside of the fireball that is now in his hand. Naruto then raised his hands up in the air as the fireball got so large that he couldn't hold it in front of him anymore. Madara watched Naruto as Naruto added more chakra into his technique. That is not an ordinary fireball. Correct, said Naruto. It isn't at all. Ribi, come, Naruto said, as Ribi came from the ground and whisked around Naruto. As Ribi sent his chakra into Naruto, as Naruto then mixed Ribi's black chakra with his red, sending it into the fireball. This isn't just a regular fireball. What I am holding, Naruto said, as the fireball got larger and larger. It's the sun, Naruto said, shocking all listeners. Impossible. There is no such move that create the sun, shouted Madara. There wasn't one until I invented it, said Naruto as the sun got bigger. The ultimate Rasengan mixed with my fire chakra and the Kitsune ability, a star in the hand of a demon. The sun stopped growing and a red light shined from it, almost blinding Madara even from the distance that he was. As he started to feel like he was in an oven, as he looked down at his skin to see it flaking up, the moisture drying away instantly. Fear me and my power, said Naruto as he planted his feet into the ground. Kitsune, secret art, flaming purgatory, Naruto yelled as he pushed his attack forward towards Madara. As Orochimaru then smirked as he said, appear, as he slammed his hand on the ground and Hashirama then appeared. As Orochimaru smiled, the thing that they sealed away earlier, thinking that that was the first Hokage, he wasn't. It was just a clone made from snakes that he used the substitution jutsu to switch out with the real Hashirama. Hashirama placed his hand on the ground as he said wood shield. As he placed them down, the ground started to break up as a first wood shield came, blocking Madara from the attack. Another wood shield came, another one, and then Hashirama created a statue of a human made out of wood as it was moving around as it set both of his arms to catch Naruto's sun attack. While Naruto's sun attack burned right through the other defensive as the statue held out his hand to catch the sun, as it was the true several thousand hands. Hashirama's great defense as it pushed forward a lot of hands to stop the sun. The both of them made contact and the sun was pushing back the statue, not being able to hold off the heat and the burning flame of the deadly sun. Naruto ran through hand signs and stopped with the release hand seal for Sasuke. Flaming purgatory, supernova, shouted Naruto as the sun then started to crack on each side until it blew up. The indescribable explosion swallowed everything. The remains of Hashirama's past summonings were destroyed and disintegrated. The attack even burned the earth itself. The flash of the explosion blinded almost everyone in miles of it as they couldn't look directly at it, and the sound was so loud it left them deaf as they couldn't hear anything but the explosion. Madara was in range of the attack as he was trying everything to stop the attack. He had his Susanoo activated and using the path power to absorb the chakra around him, but it was being too much for him. After a while it ended, and what it left behind was a crater that you couldn't see the bottom of. It went so deep underground, and a heavily damaged Uchiha Madara. That was too close, said Madara as he looked down the crater that Naruto's son made. Such a deadly technique. must be described as the most powerful in the world. That even made any of Madara's attack look like child's play. Madara looked to his left as he saw the demonic statue dig itself out of ashes and grovel. The statue had scars all over its body, and Madara knew that it wouldn't be able to handle any damage like that anymore. Naruto stood in front of the crater he created with a smirk. He knew that that was legendary, to permanently mark the earth with the sun. That was no less than legendary, and that attack will be forever remembered. Naruto then looked up at the demonic statue, and the smirk faded away from his face. "It's time to end you," said Naruto as he started to walk towards the statue. Madara saw Naruto approach him and instantly got into a taijutsu stance. "What you did was amazing, but I am still not afraid of you," Madara said, as Naruto paid him no mind and walked by him, going to the demonic statue. "What are you doing?" asked Madara. Naruto still didn't reply as he continued to head towards the statue. Kurama, along with all of the wave ninjas, recovered from the aftermath of Naruto's technique. "Couldn't Naruto hold back a little? I got all of this dirt in my ear," complained Fuka. "What is he doing?" asked Kurama as she looked at him walk towards the statue that held the rest of the Bijus. "I don't think he's stopping," said Jugo. "Maybe he's under a genjutsu," shouted Haku. Madara could have control over Naruto. After hearing this, everyone shut up and went after Naruto. They forgot that Naruto could dispel any genjutsu that was placed on him. "Stop, Naruto!" shouted the wave ninjas as they all were running towards him, except for Jugo, who was looking down and squinting at Sasuke's body. "Maybe I can do something." Naruto paid them no attention as he floated from the ground and went right towards the statue mouth. As the moon was out, it was night, and Naruto looked up at the moon to saw the same pale-skinned woman that he always saw at night as she was smiling down at him. "Go, my son," she whispered. Naruto's smile just faded as he nodded. "Naruto, stop! Don't do it!" yelled Kurama. "You wanted me, and now you got me," said Naruto as he walked inside of the statue mouth. As the statue then closed his mouth, and a purple barrier appeared around it. As Kurama screamed no, as she slammed against the barrier, but it was too late to save Naruto. They all watched from the outside as the statue's eyes started to bleed and the ninth eye opened and a pupil appeared. Madara watched with curiosity as Black Zetsu, who take over Obito's body, jumped beside him. "What is going on?" Black Zetsu asked. "I don't know, honestly," said Madara, as he couldn't understand. Why did Naruto just walk inside of the statue after doing a move like that? This doesn't make any sense. "Isn't the boy a seal master?" asked Black Zetsu. "Maybe he's doing something from inside to the statue." Madara's eyes shot up as he looked at the screaming statue. "That bastard!" shouted Madara as he rushed towards the barrier. As he pushed past the wave ninja, he's taking the 10-tail power for himself. "What?" asked Kurama as she turned her head, seeing Madara place his palm on the purple barrier. As he used his Rinnegan abilities, he absorbed the chakra and created a small hole as he slipped right in. "You aren't the only one that can absorb chakra," shouted Madara as he climbed up the statue and entered the mouth as well. "What the hell is going on?" shouted Kidimaru. "Naruto is absorbing the statue from inside?" "Maybe. Only time can tell," said Kurama as she watched the scene in front of her. In an unknown area, Sasuke's eyes shot open as he was on the surface of water. He turned around to see that he was in some kind of a strange place, as he couldn't see anything but water going on and on for miles. "Where am I?" Sasuke asked. "In your mind," said a voice. As Sasuke got up fully from his lying down position to see a man floating above the water, as Sasuke saw two renegades staring back at him. "I'm in my mind?" asked Sasuke as he looked around. "Aren't you concerned about who I am?" asked the old man. "Yes, but I know that you will just tell me anyway, even if I didn't ask who you were," answered Sasuke, making the old man smirk. "That Uchiha attitude, it reminds me of Indra," the old man said. "Who is that?" asked Sasuke, as he turned to the old sage. "My son." "So, are you going to tell me who you are?" "I am Kagoromo Osusuke, but you may know me as the Sage of Six Paths." With Naruto opened his crimson eyes as he took a look at the white world. "Why does it feel like I've been here before?" said Naruto as he continued to look around the blank space. He then turned around when he felt a chakra source, a powerful chakra source. As he turned to see the familiar woman. "Look what we have here," Naruto said as he glanced at the pale-skinned woman in front of him. She had on a long white kimono that was just as long as her white hair. Her blank eyes gleamed a little, and her third eye dojutsu spin around slowly. "Hello, my son," said the woman. "Didn't we already have this dojutsu?" "You're not my mother," said Naruto as he crossed his arms. "I am not your mother by blood, but I have been there when you needed me most, at your weakest moment," the woman said. "And when was that?" asked Naruto. "Do you remember when you was locked up for the second time and the seal back of that Jonin's vest? You should know better that wasn't a coincidence," said the woman. Naruto looked at the woman before replying. "I have always had my thoughts on that slip-up. The first thing that seemed wrong to me that day was the person that came in the room wasn't my regular caretaker, which was usually a root envoy run by Danzo. Secondly, everyone in that damn village know good and well that I am a seal master. So why show me the seal that give me freedom?" explained Naruto. "Correct. One of my subordinates was the Jonin that walked into that room. He put the seal on his back because I knew that you would see it," said the woman. "Who are you?" "After all those years, this is the first time we've been near to each other and could contact and talk regular. So who are you?" Naruto said. "My name is Kaguya Osusuke, and I am the mother of the Sage of Six Paths," said Kaguya. Naruto just looked at the woman as she told him her identity. "The mother of the Sage of the Six Paths?" said Naruto. "It seems too good to be true," said Naruto. "So, what do you want me for?" "Because you are my champion. You are the one that can fix the errors of this world with my help," said Kaguya. "I've heard of you from Kurama once. You are the one that tried to trap the world in a genjutsu. If you want my help, then count me out." "A fake world don't sound too good," said Naruto. "I know that. I realized that from watching that people can change for the better, and that chakra is a blessing and help for most people," said Kaguya as she sat down. Naruto took a seat beside her, looking at the infinite space around them. "So, what was your thought on chakra given to human before you met me?" Naruto asked. "Well, I wanted all chakra to myself. I wanted to consume it all and have all power over humans. It was so important to me, and I didn't want to share it with anyone in the world," said Kaguya. "Interesting. You learned that people can change by me, an insane demon that was abused since birth. Naruto said it was your journey, coming up as a boy who had no friends. His family hated him. Almost everyone abused him and treated him the worst. But you found a village. You found friends. You found people close enough to be your family. And now, people care about you, worry about you, and no one abuse you anymore. My life was a difficult journey, muttered Naruto as he looked down. Yes, and your rise out of the struggle is the reason why I changed my opinion. You will be remembered for ages among ages, said Kaguya. Remembered for what? Naruto asked as he turned and looked at her directly in the eye. Being a savior, my chosen one, the one that will create peace throughout the lands. And how shall the peace be upheld? Asked Naruto. With an iron fist, stated Kaguya. Human will always be human no matter what. There will always be one bad apple amongst the good. That is true, said Naruto. Over time the humans will agree to peace, and regardless of that, you will keep an eye over them. They will get used to peace, and war will just be a subject to really talk about, said Kaguya. That sounds good, said Naruto as he looked off into the distance. As she placed a hand on his shoulder, now, you will have to save this world. Back on the battlefield, Sasuke opened his eyes slowly as he saw the dark sky around him. Good, you're finally awake, said a voice next to him. As Sasuke turned to see Jugo taking deep breaths. Where was all that Sasuke said? Back to the land of the living, said Jugo. I healed you. You were on the borderline of the land of the living and the death. I knew that you would die if I didn't step in to help. Thank you, Sasuke said as he got up from the ground. Jugo also did the same as Sasuke realized that Jugo has changed. Weren't you taller? What happened? Asked Sasuke. When I healed you, it took a lot of my chakra and some years off of my body, said the younger childlike boy. Why did you do this for me? Asked Sasuke. Because Naruto was sad that you were dead, and I only granted the wish that the leader wanted, said Jugo. As Sasuke nodded at him, Sasuke then turned as his left eye morphed into the Rinnegan with a six-toed pupil. But guys, I'm going to be ending this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notification. Remember to share to all of your friends on your social media platform. But for now guys, I'm out. Peace.